Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another rug tufting vlog. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel, then you may know that recently I have become unemployed. I left my job in the hospital, and until further notice, I don't see any travel contracts in my future, but as a traveling phlebotomist, that could literally change at any point in time. Next week's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about my journey of unemployment, being an artist, learning how to freelance, and the different avenues that I have gone down to pursue this journey of working for myself full time. Now that I have a lot more time for myself, I want to really embrace my creative side. I really want to take care of myself, and I really just want to focus on the things that make me happy. And sometimes I need to take a break from social media. The past few weeks have been really good social media weeks for me, and I'm absolutely so grateful. The amount of things that I have done to prepare myself for life as a person who works full-time for themselves. One thing I am going to share with you guys really quickly before we get into today's video is I just created a newsletter, which I did talk about in Navigating Unemployment, which is my vlog from last week. I created a newsletter, and it's everything to do with my art, my podcast, my YouTube channel, and I am slowly working on building up the hive to support other small businesses and creators as well. So I'm starting it with my newsletter, and I'm going to have hive highlights, which is going to be new people who've joined the hive, and I am still navigating how I'm going to set this up, because I think I might do it where I might do shout outs with small artists, but I've been having a lot of inquiries. So I might start off with small businesses that I personally know, friends, family, people that I've met in real life. Who knows? I have a lot of ideas brewing up in this brain, but right now I'm just getting the foundation laid and started, and making sure I'm consistent with YouTube, my podcast, and everything else, because my dream is to be a content creator full time. So if you're curious about any of that, be sure to like and subscribe and follow along on my channel while I navigate this new journey in life. I really hope you'll stick around. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, because I do post questions on there, updates, things you want me to talk about, things you want me to record. So please go ahead and follow my Instagram at The Community Beehive. Pretty much everything is The Community Beehive. My TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube, and my podcast is a little different. It is the Conscious Buzz podcast. So if you guys are interested in conscious conversations, then be sure to check that out as well. I will have all the links below. Let me just update you on my rugs and what's been going on with that, because it's been a couple of months since I recorded my original rug video and then my part 2. And so there has been some updates that I would like to share with you. So let's get into those. Where did we last leave off? I genuinely have no idea, because I made that video before I got really in depth with my medical job, which is local. Just a little backstory. For those of you who are new, I was a travel phlebotomist. I was traveling for a while out of my car, and then I was traveling in my RV. Then we came home after about a year or so, and I was unemployed for a little bit, and I started this journey of tufting rugs, which was so much fun. I created a bubble rug. I worked on a rainbow rug. I made a little heart. I also made a monstera, which I'm super proud of. I got all of the supplies I needed to start rug tufting, and I had made a couple of rugs, and then I got a job in the medical field, and then was mentally swamped and just felt as if I never had time to prioritize this art form. Well, now that I'm no longer at the hospital, I really want to make some more rugs. where are my rugs? Because I know we didn't finish them together fully. My rainbow rug I gave to one of my best friends who currently lives on the road, and she lives out of her car. And while she was finishing up the last finishing touches of her car, I gave her the rainbow rug because she absolutely loved it. And so now it is in her car where she drives every single day, and she gets to rub her little feet on it. She says that she loves it. Also, she put a little turf on the ground, so it looks really cute. My Monstera rug, she is well and alive. She is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know where I'm gonna put her. I currently have her just sitting in front of my TV with some crystals on top of her, but I think whenever we jump on the road, I'm definitely going to bring this one because I love it so much. It's one of my first Monstera rugs, and I think I want to keep it just because she's my first. I also made this little heart one, and she is really fun. She's not perfect, but I really love her, and I just keep her right over here on my table next to my little Buddha, and I just really love it because if I have a hot plate or something, I could just put it right on top of my little heart, and she's good to go. There was one last rug, which, mind you, I was literally making this around Christmas time, and it's June now. So I made this little rug, and I think it's so cute. I have not finished cutting out the backing, but I'll probably do that right before next holiday season. But you guys, it is summertime. It is the beginning of July, and I'm gonna show you the condition of my tufting frame because I have not used it in almost 6 months. And so because of that, let me just show you. So this is the current condition of my tufting frame. You can see that she's right here. She's covered in bucket hats, and there is so much stuff. I have a yarn basket. I have my little trinket tray of all of my art stuff. That bag has become my cat's personal bed. If we take a closer look at it, you can see all of the beautiful cat hair. So I'm not going to bore you with this process, but I'm going to quickly take care of that because the rest of my art room is beautiful. It's just this area has become so. Yeah, let me do that, and then we'll get to making some rugs. I'm ready to start tufting. Well, actually. Okay, this is what my little area is looking like. Hold on, guys. Last time I had this set up, I put it right here, and it was like right in the entrance of my art room. So the fact that it's over here, I do like it. It's just the shaving, like whenever I'm cutting it, it might cause a little bit of problems, but I was just thinking maybe I could tuft as much as I want, and then I could take the sandbag off and then just open up one side and then cut it and then put it back. That way my tufting area is all in the corner and it's kind of like out of the way. The next thing I need to do is I need to set up my projector, project an image onto this so that I can trace the outline, and then after that I'm going to start gathering the yarn that I need to make the design. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna take a look at the designs that I have and I'll show you guys right here. I'll make it a little bigger for you, and then open up this. These are the two designs that I kind of want to go with, and then I was thinking up here in the yellow area writing a DJ name, or maybe right here, I don't know, but I thought it would be really cute if I did something like this or an outline like this and then put Tate B on it, which is an EDM artist that is really popular, and I really love a lot of his mixes, and I've seen him a couple times live, and I just think that that would be so fun. I do think I want to sell these in the future, but right now I'm just creating because I feel like I want to create. And then also I will show you another one that I want to kind of recreate. So in addition to the Tate B one, I also think it would be really fun to do this donut. Look at how fun that is. So first things first, I'm actually going to go through my hoard of yarn and find the colors that I want to use for my rugs. And then we'll go from there because I want to make sure I have the colors before I draw them onto the rug, because what if I don't have the colors that I want and then I'm upset. So I'm gonna go through my yarn and find the colors and we'll be right back. So for those of you who might be new here, I have been obsessed with learning how to spin a flow star, and I thought it would be really fun to make a flow star rug. So currently this design is my favorite. Sorry, I don't have my mic on. One second. Currently this is my favorite flow star, and she is beautiful, but let me tell you, she's also intricate. Now this flow star, she's yellow on one side and she is this pattern design on the other. Now I think I could potentially recreate this spiral. She is one of my favorites. I think she is so pretty. Look at that design. So I think I'm also gonna do a flow star rug, and these, we're gonna take a moment to talk about them. I know this is a rug vlog, but it's also my vlog. These ears are what started it all for me when I started raving. They were everything. I grew up in a family where my parents were married on Halloween. Every year on Halloween, it is the biggest celebration ever. Halloween is just a really, really big deal in my family. And so dressing up is part of the occasion, obviously, every single year. Sorry, I had to do a little outfit adjusting. But anyways, Halloween is a really big deal in my family. And so dressing up is obviously part of the occasion. And when I first started raving, I was living on the road and traveling the world as a little woodland elf, a little fairy. I was always bouncing around. My friends are like, I never know where you're gonna be, but I was always choosing really beautiful, very remote spots to enjoy nature and just create art. And I absolutely have always been obsessed with these little ears. I always think that they're so cute. Whenever I saw creators wearing them, I instantly loved them. When I first started raving, I was like, I already feel like a fairy, so I started dressing as a fairy, and I just thought it was really fun, and that was kind of my first rave aesthetic. I recently just found these ears while I was organizing my art room the other day, and I love them. I love when I'm crafting with them. I love when I'm just wearing them and I look very cute, and when they almost like seamlessly match whatever I'm wearing. It just makes me so happy. So happy. So sometimes you're gonna see me wearing these. Enjoy. I love them. I put my hair in a little bun just because it was getting hot in here. Okay. Enough yapping. Let me show you what I'm gonna make. I just had to give you the little brief introduction about the flow star and the ears, just because you're gonna see the ears, and some of you guys may not know what this design was until I told you. These are the designs I'm gonna go with. This is the flow star that I have, and I think I might be able to, because it's each individual line. Sorry guys, I had to take a little pause real quick because my roommate was making breakfast, so I just didn't want you guys to hear that in the background. But anyways, those are the 3 designs I think I'm gonna go with for now. And then maybe I'll make like a smiley face too. So now the next step, now that we have everything set up, we have our designs picked out, is I like to make sure I have all the colors I need. So there are some dark tones and hues of blue. And so I take my yarn, and this is gonna be problematic when you are tufting. I have another tufting video where I talk about my whole process and how I do it, and I walk you guys through it. Essentially, I'm just making these little yarn balls because I can make a couple. So I made 3 black ones, and I can put those through my gun, which help make my carpet thicker. And then also it's just easier for the gun to tuft. The string is already loose, and so there's gonna be no unwinding of the yarn whenever you make these little yarn cakes. Did I say yarn balls? I meant yarn cakes. So I am going to gather up all the colors that I need and make about 2 cakes each. And then if I need more, I'll go ahead and make more of whatever color is needed. But I'm just going to be doing that for a short moment. And I'll meet back up with you when I have all of my colors done. Okay, so I set up my projector and I am projecting my first image. So I'm gonna start with the flow star and then probably do the donut and then the tape. I do want the flow star to be a kind of nice size, but I did learn last time that I can't get too close to the wood. So I might move the chair back to make it a little bit bigger. You guys are also positioned on the chair, but I just wanna make sure that I never get too close to the wood just because there's pointy spikes there. That's a pretty nice size for like a little tiny carpet, a little tiny rug. I'm really excited. This idea just came to me, so I love it when I have like an idea and then I can execute it right away. So I'm gonna get to drawing and try and just do what the black outline is gonna be. We'll see what happens. Turn it sideways and like shave it down a little bit and try and make it like crispy edges. So I started off over here by like slowly trimming up the edges. I did this one and then I went on the inside and trimmed this one, and I've done the tops. I've only done 3. I haven't touched the center yet, and I'm going to be trimming up here and basically just making these look like how clean they are up here. And that's why I feel like shaving while you go or as you slowly work is really gonna be crucial, because it's gonna help you really define your lines. And now I feel like I already have like a perfect little triangle. So when I go in to like add other colors and like blend it out, I just feel like I already have like a really crisp outline that I'm so obsessed with. So I'll try and show you guys just a little bit on what I'm doing. So I go in and I just kind of like pull up and even out the lines. And then I'll go and I'll take my little edge and I'll just kind of flatten out the edge, and then I'll go down and just try and straighten it. And then I'll go down this side. And then I go literally right underneath and then I start pulling up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try and show you up close. And then I have this super cute little handheld vacuum cleaner, and something that I do consistently And I feel like every time I do that, I just crisp up the lines a little more. Like I could edge it up here better. And honestly, this has taken me like maybe 30 minutes or so, 45. Right now it is 3:17 and this is how much I have done. So I'm gonna go kind of ham and see how much I can get done and then back in with you guys. The reason I wanna do that is because I kind of wanna time myself and see how long it takes me, just because I haven't really timed myself. I am new, and so I'm only gonna continue to get faster, but I did plan on doing some other entrepreneurial work today, and I do wanna get some other work done, but I also am not going to be upset if I work on this until the sun sets, like if I work on this until like 5 or 6, and then do the rest of my computer work, because today I have literally been doing this all day and I just haven't had like a nice long art day in a while. And now that I have everything set up, I believe I'll be able to just pick up this craft. I already have the area set up, so all I have to do is just load my gun and start tufting. And so I think I'm going to try and tuft more throughout this week and see how much I can get done. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to going on this. It's now 3:18, perfect. And I'm gonna see how much I can get done. So I'll check back with you in a little bit, or maybe once I finish the rest of my triangles. Okay guys, it is now 4:30 and I have done as much work as I think I'm going to do on this flow star for today. I'm super happy with the way that it turned out. Now that I have all of the edging done, I think I'm going to put my little, I kind of have it pushed out right now so that I could shave the back, but I think I'm gonna put it back here and do a little bit of computer work. I am my own boss now and I run my own business, so I want to hop on the computer because the first thing I did when I woke up this morning was I sat down, I enjoyed my chai latte, I watched a little bit of YouTube videos, and I got started on this project, and it has literally been an all-day thing because I had to clean my art room, get my yarn ready, put everything on, and I definitely believe that I will do some more late night tufting tonight, but I kind of just want to get caught up on my emails, caught up on my UGC, send some emails that I have to send for some potential brand partnerships in the future. So I'm going to tidy up this area. I'll meet back up with you whenever I decide to start tufting some more. All right, so this is the current state of my art room right now. I have all my tufting stuff there and she's ready. So if I decided that I just wanted to hop, sit down and just start tufting tonight. My desk is kind of a mess right now. Over here, oh gosh. So I'm gonna pick up some of my yarn, put it over there in my yarn basket and just straighten everything out real quick. Oh, that was actually really quick. I pretty much just threw my yarn over there, cleaned up my breakfast and just vaguely tidied it up. I have my cotton yarn over there and then I have all of my acrylic yarn back here. This is today's fit. It was super comfy. I can move around in it, you know. And I guess I'll give you just the 360 tour of my art room. This is my art cart. I love her. She's on wheels. I have some rug tufting supplies down here. Up here I have yarn and like a lot of the granny square things that I'm working on. Up here is all of my like utensils, my wire wrapping stuff, my measurements, just it's basically my junk drawer of my art cart. And then up here is normally where I keep my DJI and my camera stuff, but I actually have revamped my desk and put it on my desk. And so right now it's just all of my yarn cakes that are pending for my lovely rugs. First tufting session done, complete. It took the majority of the day, but if I already had everything set up and clean, it probably would have been a lot less. But it is now 4:40, so I'm going to get on my computer, get some work done, tune into the world because I've been completely tuned out. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Snapchat, no. So we're gonna go enter the matrix for a little bit and we'll be back. Okay, so I had a little bit of dinner. I did all of the work that I needed to do for today, and basically the leftover items that I had were little productivity tasks if I wanted to do them, and then crochet. But instead of crocheting, I decided to add a little bit more. So I did the top part of the donut and it looks so good. And then I did a little bit of the smiley face, but I forgot that I wanted to edge the black before I continued with the yellow. So I'm going to trim up the donut sprinkles and then clean up the smiley face a little bit. And these are coming along way quicker than I anticipated versus my first time tufting, probably because I'm a little bit better at it now. And I'm absolutely obsessed with the way that it's all coming out. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim up just the sprinkles and the black outline on the smiley face, and then maybe get some more tufting done. Hello, my cozy friends. How are you guys doing today? So I just went to Taco Bell. I got a Nacho Bell Grande. It's one of my favorites ever. And then I just wanted to show you how cute my Baja Blast looks in this little cup. So my partner and I always get a large and we split it. And so since I'm gonna be working in my room and he's working in his, I just poured half of it into a little glass. And I think it looks so yummy with the little glass straw. Best way to drink your Baja Blast. So I am going to eat my Taco Bell and then we're gonna go tuft some more rugs. I went to Walmart after hanging out with my friend today and I picked up 2 more things of pink yarn because I ran out of pink yarn last night, so I couldn't finish my donut. But while I was at Walmart, I don't know if you guys have seen the boxer trend. I have been a boxer girly for years. I wear them around the house. I have stolen boxers from my gay best friend every time he gets a new pair, and he gets the fun pair. He gets like the Abercrombie ones with like cute dogs and stuff on it. So I have a whole bunch of my boxers from him. But Walmart, so I got these because they're lavender purple, and if you know me, purple and yellow and sage green are my favorite colors. We got the green, purple, and then a little bit of yellow. So I got these. I think I'm gonna wear these today, but then I also got these. Look at how cute they are. So I'm gonna go put these on right now. Actually, I'm gonna eat my food and then change, and then we're gonna get to making some rugs today because I finished the smiley, half the donut is finished, and I wanna try and work on the Flow Star. I'm a little intimidated by it. I'm really hoping she turns out, but even if she's not perfect, I know I'm still gonna love her. So let me eat my Taco Bell and then we'll get to making some more rugs today. Hi, hello, checking in. Trying to recreate my flow star, but it is a little bit tricky. So I know that there's a lot of tie-dye designs, and I saw this method and I kind of did something similar with my Monstera. So I'm gonna be trying it out here. I genuinely have no idea what it looks like on the other side. But what I'm gonna do is just wing it, see how it goes, and hopefully she turns out really cool. I think regardless, I'm gonna love it. It's my first flow star design, and I absolutely love my flow stars. I did finish my donut, and she's actually so beautiful on this side. I don't know what she looks like on the other side, so I can't wait to see that. And I also finished my smiley face, so now I'm just gonna work on my flow star, and then I will give you guys a grand reveal because I'm so excited to see how she turned out. I think she looks really cool so far, and I already shaved all the edges, so it should be good. I'll just have to like trim down the middle, which shouldn't be too terrible. But yeah, I'm excited to see what she looks like. So I've trimmed up the flow star and the donut and a little bit of the smiley face, but there's a couple of sections where I want to add some thicker yellow. And so also I think I might trim it once it is off the frame, just because I just want to try out a different method with this smiley face. And section that I have right behind me that is completely blank, I'm going to be tufting another rug. I actually already have commissioned this rug, so I posted about these on my Instagram story. If you guys are interested and want to see what I'm doing in a little bit more of an up-to-date fashion, then be sure to follow my Instagram, The Community Beehive. They're already interested and have reserved this rug for themselves, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful. If you are watching this, if you are the person who inquired about this rug and you're watching this, I love you. Thank you so much. I am so appreciative. This is going to be one of my first rugs out of this collection sold already, so that's really awesome. My Flow Star rug has gone semi-viral on TikTok, which is so cool. It's going viral like amongst the Flomies. So I'm really eager to see if I get a bunch more Flow Star rug orders, because I would love to make a whole bunch more. The Flomy community is so beautiful, and I absolutely love the owner AJ. And I'm a new Flomy myself, but I already feel like I've been in the community forever. Everyone is so welcoming and so kind. So if you are interested in your very own Flow Star, you can also use my code BeehiveBing to get a little discount on your very own Flow Star. I'm going to be ending this vlog tonight, so whatever I get done today is going to be the end of it, and you will have to wait for the next video to see how I finish up these rugs, what I do, how I seal them, and the rest of that fun stuff. So I'm going to turn this around and get tufting on the tape and see how much I get done. I do want to edit a little bit of this week's YouTube video and get it ready. It's Monday, and my videos, I'm trying to get them out on Wednesdays. So let's get to tufting some more rugs. All right, now I'm going to pick out the colors that I'm going to use. And then also, I totally forgot, and I'm glad I caught it before I started tufting, but I wrote it visually proper when you're looking at it, but when you tuft, it's going to be backwards. So I need to rewrite these words backwards. So I'm going to do that now so that I don't forget and then accidentally tuft improperly. All right, guys, that is it for this week's vlog. I am done tufting for now. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of my evening in my art room. I would love to hear your thoughts, what you think of my rug tufting journey so far. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I would love to hear them. And be sure to stay tuned for next week. I am either going to be finishing these rugs with you, or after this one I might post a different video. I've been working on some crochet outfits and recording that for you guys, so I can't wait to give you a little tutorial and a walkthrough on some of my crochet creations that I have been making for some people. I've gotten a couple of custom inquiries on some things, and I think I'm just gonna have to start doing like weekly art vlogs to update you guys on everything. But I did want to make a tutorial on this specific outfit that I'm making because I kind of wanted to redeem myself from my last crochet pants that I did, where it was so terrible with the audio, and I just want to redeem myself from that. So I am making a whole video on this outfit. It's going to be a top and bottom, and depending on how much yarn I have left, I might also make a matching bucket hat. So stay tuned for that. This is the end of my rug tufting vlog. I'm so happy to be back. I think these rugs turned out way better than the rugs that I first made, but of course it's going to happen. It is a learning curve. It is a new trick. It is a new talent. It is a new art for me, and I'm just happy to be enjoying this process and learning how to make rugs. I think they're so cute, and I love that other people are loving them too. If you want to see the finished rugs, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on those alerts, because while my goal is to post every Wednesday, every once in a while I might have a bonus episode and post more than once within the week. So be sure to turn on those notification alerts so that you can be on the inside scoop of when I drop these vlogs. Thank you so much, my beautiful butterflies and my sweet honeybees, for being here, and I will see you guys on the next one.